Hello everybody. So today is a budget clean beauty video and we will be discussing the new stuff that Physicians Formula had put out. I've been using it for a while, so this is not new products to me. This is not first impressions. I don't believe that first impressions is the best way to do product reviews. Here you're getting a pretty much formed opinion that is not likely to change because I've been using this stuff for a while, maybe about 2 months. About since where it came out. I spotted it in a local pharmacy, picked it up, and has been using these products. And we're talking about the palettes and lip products. So I got the bigger palettes. They're the little ones as well, the quads. I haven't tried any of those because the price seemed just to be a bit high because you get so many more shadows in here for double the price. So the quads are per shadow much more expensive, and the couple of Physicians Formula Mirror Butter, I guess lipsticks they are, and we're going to talk about these guys as well. So let's start with palettes. There are 2 palettes only, and I've got both of those. We have the Tropical Days palette with lots of contrasting cool and warm shadows. There are plenty of matte shadows here, so 7 matte shadows. There's some soft glitters as well as a couple of pearly shades. It does come with the little with a little sponge tip applicator, and normally those go directly into garbage for me, but this time around I'm really recommending you to keep them because some of these shadows apply best with that method. So definitely keep the little sponge tip, or if you have sponge tip applicator stuff already, a lot of these work better with the sponge tip than they do with the brush, and I'm referring specifically to the glitter slash shimmer shades in here. So Tropical Days, really nice, I think, array of colors. There's some purple, some blue, teal, lots of cooler tones, lots of warmer tone shades, lots of choice. So colorway is really attractive to me. I did enjoy the colorway. And then you have Sultry Nights palette, which is probably my favorite. And that one as well has some mattes and some shimmers. It has 4 mattes. One of them has slight glittery particles in it, but they wipe away and it behaves like a matte, so I'm counting it as a matte. And then there's some shimmery and glittery shades as well, almost a press glitter in the middle that is green. This one as well has a mixture of warm tones and cool tones, especially in the glitter department or shimmer department. There's lots going on, so the colorways are really, really nice. Quality, I have to talk about quality for these items. I have a half a mind about it, really. I would say that for me, I think I'm glad that I have them and I will continue to use them, but I'm not sure that I am fully supportive of what they did with the formulas, because honestly, the matte formula is down. Like, they got it down. It's perfect. I really like their matte formula. It, you know, has lots of pigment, applies really well, blends out nicely, and wears perfectly well. So if you are into mattes, their mattes are good. In both palettes, they're good. They're not patchy. They're very creamy, and well, the butter formula, you are assuming they're very creamy, and they are, and they're worth it. So actually, Tropical Days, I would recommend if you like the mattes. And simply because there are more mattes in Tropical Days. Sultry Nights is probably a closer idea of what I would prefer for colorway, but there are multiple shimmers here and not all of them are stellar. Also, if you've seen swatches online, you're probably underwhelmed. Swatches are better if you're using a brush or the sponge tip that is included. So finger swatches mean nothing when it comes to these shades, because these shades apply much better with a brush, and that's how you're going to be applying it most likely to your eye. So I think finger swatches are not very useful. I am going to include brush swatches so you can have a little bit of an idea about what these shades look like, and let's go and see some of these swatches now. can see, I have mixed thoughts about these palettes. I don't necessarily think it's a bad buy because I think you'll get lots of use out of it. I am getting lots of use out of it, both of the palettes actually. But I do want to say that this is not this magical, wonderful formula that I came to expect a physician's formula, because really I enjoy their formulations very much. I think this formula is a work in progress. I think they'll get there, and they're probably continuing to release these butter products and these butter shadows. I don't know if the quads are different in terms of their quality. These guys, the bigger palettes, I think are probably more worthwhile per shadow, but there's some duds here. You've seen on swatches which ones are duds. It's very clear. But I repeat, I really think these are not bad. I don't think you'll waste your money buying them, but I want to warn you, some of these glittery, shimmery shades are not fantastic. Some of them are okay. Well, some of them are good to work with and some of them are not. So this is not a 100% hit for me, but I don't think they're terrible. So there you go. That's my opinion about those. So I've also purchased 2 shades of the Murmur Butter lipsticks, and these I really enjoy. Granted, I will talk about the drawbacks as well, as I always do. But I am going to continuously wear these products as well. I will wear the palettes, but these I think are a bigger hit for me just because of the formula. The formula is magical. I don't enjoy the packaging. This is so not my thing, and I really wish they did higher end looking packaging like the healthy wear. Really looks much nicer than these tropical inspired things. These are pretty heavily fragranced, I have to say, so I don't necessarily think that that's going to be for everybody. If you don't like fragrance in your lip products, don't get these. They smell like the butter line smells. If you smelled anything from the butter line, this is what this smells like. This is what these smell like as well. I like their selection of colors. Their selection of colors is really nice. I think covers a really nice range, and definitely everyone will find something they like, I think. The formula is very, 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 very creamy. It's super moisturizing, very creamy, very buttery. Looks like a colored lip gloss on your lips. These are creamy. If you don't like glossy textures, not for you. They don't necessarily leave much of a stain, but they do apply very, very nicely. And they wear like a lip gloss would, really. So I don't think there's any kind of long wear claims to go with them. I didn't expect them to wear a long time, especially when I experienced the formula. It's very, very creamy. I think you will like them if you like creamy lipsticks or lipsticks that are very moisturizing, or like shiny lip balms with a bit of tint and color. These are not tinted, they're full on color. So I think you might like them if you like that kind of a lip product. If you are very much against messy packaging, you will be annoyed with these because, as you can see, the packaging is messy. The lipstick is so creamy. It kind of is difficult to keep the nozzle of the bullet clean. And obviously it also smudges a little bit around. You see what I mean. So these are not aesthetically as pleasing as I would like for them to be, but the formula is worth it for me, so I will definitely continue using them. The colors that I got is Mauve into Brazil for a really, really neutral My Lips But Better shade, this is perfect. And Acai Berry, which is a berry shade, which is also very, very nice. And I've been definitely pulling for these. I wouldn't recommend that you wind them up and wind them back down just because they're so soft. In fact, you want to wind out just the tiniest bit and use it and then recap, because otherwise you might waste lipstick, break it. It's so creamy that it's just going to be messy. What I cannot attest to is how these guys will hold up in summer, not in terms of wear, but in terms of like how do they live in the tube in summer, because they're already so creamy. I don't know if they're melting at a lower temperature than normal lipsticks would. I suspect that might be the case, but I can't attest to it because I clearly, right now is February in Canada, is very cold. But these might be a problem in the summer. I guess we'll see when it comes to the summer in terms of melting, because they're just so creamy. But the formula is really, really nice if you enjoy a moisturizing lip balm lipstick sort of thing, or lip gloss even, because they kind of look like a gloss. I think you will like those a lot, and I would recommend these. The palette, I'm not even sure if I would recommend or not, because I think it's decent, but I don't think it's where it needs to be at that price point. the lipsticks, I would say go for it if you enjoy the kind of lipstick that I've described. These are my thoughts on the butter releases as of recent for Physicians Formula. If you've tried any of these, let me know what you thought. And if you have any specific questions, please leave them down below as well. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.